At first glance, Gnome Hollow is cute, charming, and even whimsical. But is it any good? Yes, Gnome Hollow is a great game that captures all the fun and whimsy of cute gnomes in a beautiful little garden filled with cobbled paths and colorful mushrooms. And yet it adds many clever gameplay mechanics to tile laying that give it just the right amount of crunch. In Gnome Hollow, each player controls a pair of adorable little gnomes. It supports 2 to 4 players and lasts about 45 minutes. On your turn, you take your gnomes through 3 phases in order. In phase 1, you choose and place 2 tiles connected to the stump in the center. In phase 2, you gain any mushrooms, bonuses, and what the rulebook calls cascading effects. And in phase 3, you get to move a gnome to do one of 4 possible actions. When the end of the game is triggered, the player with the most points wins. Although the game revolves around laying tiles, it feels like so much more than that. Gnome Hollow adds depth with unique mechanics on each and every player board. And the player boards have magnets. Magnets! I don't know why, but I freaking love magnets! Hey, let's take a quick break. If this has been helpful to you, please like and subscribe. It really helps. Back to the review. When you complete a ring of pretty little gnomic paths, is gnomic a word? You collect the mushroom rewards printed on the tiles, if you have a gnome on the path. But either way, when you close a path of over 3 tiles, you get to move the corresponding peg on your player board to gain some additional bonuses. This mechanic rewards you with actions instead of direct victory points. And of course, the effects of those actions can lead to more victory points. This adds some strategic depth to those cute little gnomes. Treasures are also worth victory points and come in many varieties and point values. Bottle caps, buttons, keys, crystals, and even feathers make you feel like you're collecting, well, let's just say one man's junk is another gnome's treasure. Don't let the light theme fool you. While it's not a heavy game, there's a little more crunch to it than it would seem. And that makes it really satisfying. A good deal crunchier than Carcassonne without making it hard to learn or play. And I love that about this game. I wish there was an official solo mode, but hey, I guess it's like the old saying that everyone says, you know, no gnome plays alone. Okay, that's not a real saying. I got to talk with designer Ammon Anderson at Gen Con, and I was blown away by his story. Ammon designed Gnome Hollow and created the art as well while recovering from a life-altering traumatic brain injury. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. To me, this story just reminds me that there's a story behind every game. Just like there's a story behind every gnome, which also happens to be printed in the Gnome Hollow field guide / rulebook. Gnome Hollow, designed by Ammon Anderson and published by the Op Games, is an easy recommendation if you like tile laying, adorable gnomes, collecting mushrooms, and magnetic player boards. But the gameplay of Gnome Hollow lifts the experience well beyond the sum of its parts. In fact, I've never played anything quite like it. In the familiar words of Dorothy in Oz, there's no place like Gnome Hollow. Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Lincoln the Game Bard. Please like and subscribe.